Hi Taurus, this is your March 18th through the 24th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is new love coming towards you this week. The second spread is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. Spread number 3 is love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll be talking about your work, your business, and your finances for this week. And spread number 5 is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Taurus. We have the 3 of Pentacles clarified by the Moon. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Star clarified by the 10 of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the 6 of Wands with the Chariot and the 3 of Cups. And we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, or absolutely any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. I gotta be honest with you, Taurus. The scope of this reading does not go beyond this week. Most of my spreads, most of my new love readings usually do, but I think this is still pending. Let me explain. This person is planning something for this week, and it's going to be a huge, grand gesture, something big. They've been preparing for it. And it all depends on how that goes. This week, they will either break it or make it. Whether they can win you over, whether they can conquer your heart, right? Whether they, whatever they're preparing, whether this is going to resonate with you, whether you're going to like it or not. So it all depends on that. So it's still pending. But do expect some kind of a very romantic gesture, I think, Taurus. I don't know what it is. But maybe they've prepared like a very romantic date or something like that. All right, so let me elaborate real quick. So we have the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Could be a Virgo you're dealing with. But the Hermit is a card of somebody who goes through some kind of a thought process. And in this case, it more resonates like they are preparing for something. They're thinking about the best way. They're like strategizing with the Hermit card. That's how it feels. All right. We start with the 3 of Pentacles clarified by the Moon, and I assume this is somebody who is obviously already in your life. The 3 of Pentacles is a card of collaboration, cooperation. It could be somebody you work with, somebody who is a friend or an acquaintance, somebody who is in the same class, in the same gym with you. Something like that, right? The Moon clarifying the 3 of Pentacles could be a Pisces you're dealing with, right? We're still wrapping up Pisces birthday season this week. So perhaps it could be a Pisces, maybe it's their birthday, they want to invite you to their birthday, but at the same time it's going to be something romantic that they've prepared for you. Or they want to take you to a Pisces birthday party, right? And hope that would be like a launching pad for the two of you. The Moon is also a card of a secret, all right? I think that's what, for most of it, that's what it is. They're secretly preparing something and waiting. All right, speaking of waiting, the next card I came out is the 7 of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of waiting. So they're waiting for this week, for a particular date or what have you. The Ace of Cups, clarifying that, they're going to do something super romantic, super loving. Or they may tell you they love you. Okay, the Ace of Cups is all about true, genuine, authentic love, very emotional card. In the middle, we have the Star, clarified by the 10 of Cups. This is what they hope for, right? The Star could be an Aquarius, but the Star is a card of wishing upon a star, or it's a card of hope, right? Hope, and it's clarified by the 10 of Cups. That's what they hope for. That's what they actually want with you. The 10 of Cups is a family card, right? The 10 of Cups is the happily ever after card. That's their intention. So in case you're wondering, do they just want to, play around with you, or do they want to have a family with you? They want to have a family with you, Taurus. That's their intention. In the potential outcome, we have the 6 of Wands with the Chariot and the 3 of Cups. So that's where the victory comes in, right? We have 2 victory cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are in the potential outcome. The 6 of Wands and the Chariot, those are the 2 victory cards, success cards. The Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with, right? And the 3 of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a party or some kind of an event or a gathering. So it all depends on if they can impress you. Whatever they're preparing for this week, for that particular event or what have you, whether they can succeed or they will fail. And you're going to be the judge or the jury. But again, their intention is to have a happily ever after with you, Taurus. So let me know how this plays out for you. I'm kind of curious. Will they succeed and winning you over or not. But anyway, Taurus, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, Taurus, this spread is for you. We have the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands, we have the Nine of Cups, and we also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. To be honest with you, Taurus, the very first thing I thought of is an Aries birthday that's coming up. Because this King of Wands in the middle could be any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and right at the end of this week we do start the Aries birthday season, right? I think it starts on the 22nd, which falls right onto the weekend. And the Nine of Cups right next to the deck, every once in a while that card could be interpreted as a card of a party, okay? And yeah, this person, this King of Wands, could be your husband, your significant other, maybe a family member, an extended family member, or a friend, somebody you work with, your neighbor, I don't know, right? But that's what I thought of. If you have another fire sign, not an Aries, in your life, like a Sagittarius or a Leo, perhaps they're going to come up with some kind of idea, or there could be traveling to see you, or you guys could be traveling to see them, or something like that, right? Because the King of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands could be interpreted as a card of travel, but it's also a card of communication, okay? And it's also a card of the Cupid's arrows. The Page of Pentacles, the first card that came out. If this is an Aries birthday party, perhaps you're buying a present, or you're organizing this birthday party for them with that Page of Pentacles. Or it could be tickets to get on a plane or get on a train or what have you. Right? And again, the Nine of Cups right next to the deck could be a card of a party, or it's a card of a wish come true. Okay, so maybe you're granting a wish for this King of Wands. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent decks. We have Judgment, clarified by the Tower. We have the Fool, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Empress and the Lovers. On the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, maybe a Libra. Okay. You know what? I just did the weekly reading for Aries right before you, and Aries in the X spread, in the Love from the Past spread, also had a whole bunch of major arcana cards. You see, you have a lot of major arcana cards, and so did Aries. So I was thinking, so what's going on? You know, what's going on, Taurus? With everybody. Mercury retrograde starts on April 1st, so we're still kind of far from it, but perhaps it's just a pre-shadow period, you know, that kicks in a couple of weeks before. Anyway, yeah, a lot of major arcana cards, and it's a blast from the past. I did not clarify the Empress right next to the deck. I decided to leave it up to you. The Empress is one of your major arcana cards, Taurus. You share it with Libra. Right, but we start with Judgment, clarified by the Tower. Judgment could be a card of somebody having to make a judgment call, but it's also, in most cases, is a card of somebody coming back from the past, which is clarified by the Tower. This is where the blast comes in, right? The Tower could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. The Tower is when things just happen very unexpectedly, right? Out of the blue, this person is going to drop out of the blue sky, right? Here comes the Fool, clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Fool is an Aries major arcana card. Perhaps you're dealing with an Aries, right? After all. But the Fool is also a card of second chances. That's how I usually interpret it when it comes to X spreads. The Fool is a card of let's leave what happened in the past and start from a clean slate. The Eight of Wands, clarifying that, is a card of communication. It's a card of travel. This person could text you, or call you, or just show up unannounced. They may tell you, I'm in your neighborhood in the next couple of hours, let's get together and see what we can do. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Lovers is a card of a choice, so you'll have a choice to make, but at the same time, the Lovers is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. If you do believe in twin flames, I suggest you look up something called runner-chaser if you don't know what it is. Perhaps that's what's happening here. Hopefully, if it is a runner-chaser situation, this cat and mouse game stops this week. The Empress right next to the deck, like I said, that's you. And at the same time, if we for a second forget that the Empress is one of your major arcana cards, it's a card of somebody who is very relaxed. The Empress is just chilling on their throne. The Empress knows their worth. Everybody knows who the Empress is, right? The Empress does not require an introduction. And, it's up to you, Taurus. But it's going to be an important encounter this week. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus. This week we have the Ten of Swords, clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Then we have the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Magician. We also have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign, another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Gemini. But I don't think zodiac signs really matter here. I can interpret this spread a couple of different ways. If in the past you were fired, you were terminated, and you were not happy about it, and if you sued the company, you're about to get some compensation for the wrongful termination. That's for some of you. I'm not predicting anybody to be terminated this week. No, but for those of you who got fired in the past, and if you sued the company, you will get some money. You're winning. Okay. For others of you, if you are up for promotion right now and you're waiting for them to make a decision between you and another person, or whether to give you that promotion or not, or if you just applied for a job and went through an interview, a couple of interviews, and you're waiting for them to decide between you and another candidate, they're choosing you. Okay. They're choosing you either way. And for some of you, it could be like a bit of a surprise, right? So I will interpret the second scenario with the decision making, right? But keep in mind, if you got fired in the past, you're getting some money this week. So we've got the Ten of Swords clarified by the Six of Pentacles. In this case, the Six of Pentacles in this situation is a card of a choice, all right? You see how we have three people in the Six of Pentacles. One is standing up, standing in the middle, and two others are kind of sitting down. So somebody is choosing between you and another person. And again, it could be up for a promotion, up for an award, reward, or a job. And the Ten of Swords in this case, they're going to stop choosing. And it could happen really unexpectedly for you. Perhaps before you anticipated it, right? And the rest of the spread, this is you getting the money, this is you getting the job, this is you being promoted, rewarded, and this is you being super happy about it. Alright? That's what the remaining cards are about, right? The Nine of Cups is a card of a satisfaction, it's a card of a wish come true. The Magician in this scenario, I think that's you, right? You manifested this, you wanted this, and at the same time, when it comes to work, business, and finances, the Magician is like the best of what they do, right? And that's where they're choosing you, because you're the best. And the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, money. That's money coming your way, or that offer, that job offer, or something like that. If you run your own business, you could be getting a new contract, by the way. If they were deciding whether to give the contract to you or another company, they're giving it to you. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Hierophant. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You know what, Taurus, I got to be honest with you, it's simply a repeat of the first spread. It really is. The new love spread. So somebody is waiting for this week so they could make a move. But again, what I see here, it's a very lovey-dovey, very romantic move, and at the same time, very serious move. They do want to get into a commitment with you. They mean it. All right? They mean business. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Hierophant. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's the most romantic, the most loving knight out of all four knights. It's clarified by the Hierophant, which is your major arcana card, right? Unless you're dealing with another Taurus. But the Hierophant is also a card of a commitment and marriage. The Queen of Pentacles in the middle, that's also you. And going backwards, we have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting. It's a repeat card. We saw it in the first card. They're waiting for a particular date. All right, and the Ace of Pentacles clarifying that, yeah, that's what they want with you. The Ace of Pentacles is a very serious offer. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is the start of a cycle. That's what they hope for. So yeah, let me know how this plays out for you. But I think they're preparing for it for a while. Okay, so Taurus, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.